Hi, today I'd like to show you how we fixed our dog's broken ear using some very cheap material. Just need a bit of card, like that, plain bit of card, some bandage tape, it's really cheap, like €2-3, a doggy wipe and paper towel and some scissors. Now, it's very simple, just cut a little oval shape out of the card. Depending on the size and the length of your dog's ears, obviously adjust the card to suit. But just cut a very simple oval shape. So, try to make sure there's no real pointy edges or anything that can stick in the dog's ear. And then just a plain little simple bit like that, and take some of the tape, and you want to roughly measure so it fits kind of about there you want to cut it. So you just take it, cut the tape, and then make another one the same length again, roughly. So another rough cut about the same length. And very simply place one piece down, place the cut card over the top of the tape, like so, roughly in the centre. Take the next piece, remove the backing paper, very simply. Now place this over the top of the card, pressing it down firmly, like so. Make sure it's stuck all the way around the edges. Push all the edges in. And now take the scissors once again and just cut around, leaving some of the tape sticking out, like so. So you can still see the tape on the card. All the way around. Same again, cutting all the edges off. Now you can trim it and obviously make the card into a better shape and tailor-made to your dog's ear if you want, but this is a very simple, light, stays pretty light as well for the dog's ear, so it doesn't weigh on the dog's ear and it doesn't cause any real irritation to the dog. Like so. So you make a little sticky piece like that. Then what the wipe is for, and the tissue, is to clean the dog's ear. So you just open the dog's inside of the dog's ear where you're going to stick the tape, and give it a good clean, making sure you get rid of all the dirt and bacteria and stuff with the doggy wipe. Give it a nice good clean. As you can see, our patient's pretty out for the count. She's been for a good run. It's generally easier if your dog's a bit tired. It's easier to work with. Give her a good rub, good clean, getting rid of all of the bacteria, all of the dirt. Make sure you give it a good clean. Then take the tissue that you use and make sure it's really dry inside. Give it a good clean, a good dry. Give it a good rub. Dry it all out. Make sure. Give it a good rub, making sure that the inside part here, around here, is nice and dry and clean, because this bit here is where you're going to stick the tape and the card we just made earlier. So you want to make sure it's really nice and clean. Then when you stick the tape in, you want to keep about 10 mil or more from the bottom here, so you stick it around about this sort of level up, so it's not right in the crease to cause any dirt to get trapped there, and it goes up. Then you take your piece of card, remove the backing paper, tape card. Now generally twist the side parts like so, open the ear like so, try and keep the hair away. Obviously it's difficult if you've got a long haired dog, but for me I find it easier to hold it like this and then pull the ear apart and then just push it in, keeping it about that far up, and push against the ear and then firmly press, not too hard but just nicely firm, keeping that ear straight. Give it a good rub, making sure the tape sticks. Now this is good for generally, you can change it after a day or 2 days generally is maximum, because then the tape starts coming away once the ear moves, but she'll be able to move the ear around and stuff, but depending on where the ear's broke, she won't be able to fold it back flat, but she'll be able to keep it up straight. And you want to keep it for around about 2 days, like this, and then remove it. For the first day or 2 days you're doing it, I'd remove it every day and just make sure that the dog doesn't get any reaction to the tape used on the glue. And then if there's no effects, like no infection or anything being caused, then carry on with the procedure. But it's generally very simple, it's very light, the dog's ear stays up nice and firm. And then if I call her, Anika, up, as you can see, her ear stays up. Anika, up, come on, lazy girl. Her ear will stay up nice and tight. As you can see, it's light, she can twist it. Anika, good girl, huh? You're a good girl. She can move her ear. It's not causing her any discomfort, as you can see. She's not scratching at it, she's fully awake. She's not trying to pull at it or anything. It's not like some of the other glues that they use. It's more permanent for a longer period of time and then it's harsher to remove. Very simple to remove. After a day or two, the glue comes loose itself, the tape becomes loose itself. What you want to do is gently, just this bit around here generally becomes loose after 2 days, and you just lightly pull the bottom part and then just gently pull it upwards, not to cause the dog any discomfort, and it should come right off very simply. And then just repeat the process, and you want to keep doing it for a good 6 months to longer, depending on the dog's age. Obviously we started late with Anika with her ear broke. We started her about 14 months or so and her ear was fully broke. Now she's nearly 2 and it stands up perfectly fine on her own, but we just keep it in there for a prolonged period just to make sure it's fully fixed. But there you go, hopefully it helps you out and it saves you some money, and have a good evening or day or whatever. Bye.